This video review today is sponsored by Bombas Socks. Meg, so what's so great about Bombas Socks other than they fit great, wick sweat, and keep you blister free in the shoe?
I think they're also made from wool.
Some are made from wool, some are made from performance material. You can find what you like and get what you need. But the other thing that's great is when you buy a pair, somebody else gets a pair for free, somebody in need. And I mean, foot health, surprising, is pretty important to everybody. So get a pair of socks for yourself. They'll give a pair to someone else. And you could use the code BITR20 to get 20% off your purchase.
Your first purchase.
Your first purchase. So buy a bunch the first time. Anyway,
code.
Bombas, follow the bee. All right, I'm Thomas from Believe in the Run.
This is Megan with Believe in the Run.
And today we're talking about the Saucony Endorphin
Shift 3.
3. Can you believe it's been 3?
I can.
Okay, it's been 3, and I gotta tell you, I'm gonna give a little secret away right here at the top. This is the best version yet, and we're gonna explain to you why, so hang in there and watch the rest of the video to see why this is the best shift to date.
I can tell you why it's the best looking immediately. I mean, hello.
I think we're gonna see a lot of all white shoes with gum soles from a lot of brands this year, but this is the first one that we've gotten in. I know you love it, Meg. What is it about the white shoe that gets you so excited?
I don't know, it just looks crisp and clean, and the gum sole just looks old school, but also cool. I don't know.
So this shoe is one of those shoes that after you're done running, you don't mind wearing.
In fact, here's the dilemma I've gotten into. Because it is a comfortable shoe and I love the aesthetics, I find myself just wanting to wear them out and about, hanging around, and then I realize I have to actually get miles on it, and then I get upset because they get dirty, because they're white. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the magic eraser sponge out and clean this one up. By the way, that's a little tip for you. If you wanna clean up your shoe, magic erasers do a really nice job of getting out that grime and grit. Anyway, let's get into the shoe. Yeah, so without even, I mean, this was the version before. And talk about not clean. This was not clean. You're gonna see it has a huge plastic clip here. The power run is pretty firm. Like this was a hard shoe, but what you got out of this and what we liked about it was that speed roll technology and the amount of foam that was between your foot and the road made this shoe pretty comfortable for longer miles and just kind of like cruising.
Yeah, so they kept the speed roll technology, so you still get that nice rocker roll through, but they've, I think, lightened up this foam a little bit and also maybe made it a little bit softer, so it's not quite as harsh as the previous version.
That was the first thing I noticed about the shoe when I got it on, was under the palm of my foot, right behind my toes, it has a softer give. Like, try to bend that, Meg.
Can't be done.
Yeah, try to bend this one now. You see a lot more give. So it's softer, it gives a little more, but it still has that same geometry with that speed roll, so it still cruises through your stride. I really like the way this shoe goes through your stride and how that speed roll works with your foot. And it just feels so much better with a little softness in the midsole.
Yeah, it also got almost an ounce lighter, and they added 2 millimeters of foam, so you're getting
more cushioning,
stack.
lighter, softer. Everything's heading in the right direction. So what about the upper, Meg? How did it fit your foot?
I thought the upper fit really well. It's a pretty simple, light, breathable mesh. The tongue is gusseted, which is always nice. There's some light padding around the collar. The tongue is pretty simple, but very comfortable. And then you've got just really standard lacing system here. Yeah,
so for my narrow foot, I just feel like Saucony is killing it with the uppers right now. I think that they fit so well, and the fact that they can fit my foot, and you can kind of see I've got it cinched up a little bit tight in the throat, but it fits Meaghan's wider foot as well, and your foot kind of sits down into the shoe a little bit, so you've got a little bit of sidewall coming up, so I don't know how that's gonna do for wide feet, but for mine, it really fit nicely. I felt locked into this shoe, and like we forget about this little pull tab, and at first I thought they seemed ridiculous because they're so tiny. But they actually work, and they're a great way to hold your shoes if you're grabbing them on the go. Overall, like I have no problem with the upper of this shoe. I had no hot spots.
Yeah, so when I first took the shoe out, I thought it might be a little too firm for my liking, but the more I wore it, the more I really liked it. And I think this is a really good option for someone who does prefer a slightly firmer ride or who wants a little extra stability or support. Yeah, so I can't remember if we mentioned it, but a couple details here. You have 39 in the heel, 34 or 35 in the forefoot for a 4mm drop. And then my women's 7.5 came in just over 8 ounces.
My size 10.5 weighs in at 10.2 ounces or 290 something grams. So my size 10.5 weighs in at, I forget,
Oh my gosh!
but 290 grams.
We literally are not allowed to do numbers ever.
Dude. Like a little over 10 ounces, I think it was 10.2 or 290 grams for a size 10.5. Not too shabby for this much cush.
Another exciting thing about this shoe, maybe, I don't know, it comes in at $150, which seems reasonable nowadays, I think.
Yeah, I mean, this is that option that you're gonna have when you're looking at the shoes. Finally, you get that cush and that comfort coming down in price that it makes it, hey, this could be your daily trainer. This could be something that you could use every day and then switch into your speed day shoe and it'll feel like a rocket.
What are you gonna give this shoe, Thomas?
You know, this is kind of what I wish the Nike Zoom Fly 5 was. So between that and how much I enjoyed just getting miles in on this shoe, this is green all the way.
I have to agree. I think after my first run, it probably would have fallen into the yellow category, but the more I run in it, the more I'm enjoying it, so green it is.
Yeah, I do think it may take a couple runs to just break in the feel of like how you're gonna run in it, because it isn't what you expect off the bat. It's not gonna feel like that really soft foam. It's gonna feel pretty structured, but then that when you're landing, you get that nice little give to the foam this time, and you can tell it's more flexible, a little more enjoyable than this thing, which was a hard rock.
Okay.
All right, so that's it. If you could, be kind, rewind, and subscribe, hit that bell button so that you are gonna get notified when we have things. Meg, what else should they do?
Go check us out on Strava, the Instagram, Facebook, all the channels. Oh, and if you haven't, subscribe to our newsletter.
Yeah, that email is the bomb. Anyway, see ya. Yeah, my size 10.5 came in around 10 ounces, or what's the grams on that? Did you write that up there?
No, we don't need it.
Yeah, people love the grams.
He can write it later.
Okay, let me just see. Okay, so my size 10.5 came in at 10.2 ounces, or I know you can add it later, but I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah, but then I gotta cut it.
291 grams.
Redo it.
All right, so.
Oh no, this is over and done with. You are ridiculous.
Right.
No, this is, no, it's over. It's done. Holy shit.